On April 2nd, 1976, David Evan McMullin was born in Provo, Utah. He was a CIA operations officer from 2001 to 2010. During the 2012 election, McMullin volunteered for the Romney campaign, which eventually led to him serving as Chief Policy Director for the House Republican Conference in the U.S. House of Representatives and a senior advisor on national security issues for the House Committee on Foreign Affairs. He served in this position during the 2016 primaries, during which he heavily criticized Donald Trump. And when Trump became the nominee, he, like many other prominent Republicans such as the Bushes, Mitt Romney, and John McCain, became part of the Never Trump movement and tried to bolster the campaigns of one of his opponents. Some went to Hillary Clinton and Gary Johnson despite differing social issues, some went to Darrell Castle despite similarities to Trump's platform, and some even went to Mike Maturin despite differing economic policies. But none of them appealed to the neoconservative base that was turned off by Trump's rhetoric. That is, until Evan McMullin announced on August 8, 2016, that he would run as an independent neoconservative counterpart to Trump's right-wing populism. The only difference between McMullin and other neocons was that McMullin was more environmentally conscious and he was in favor of the gay rights ruling. All other facets of his platform were average neoconservative talking points. He chose businesswoman and political consultant Mindy Finn to be his running mate. Due to McMullin's late entry in the race, he was only on the ballot in 11 states, but was a writing candidate in 30 more. While he was not on the ballot in enough states to get the 270 electoral votes needed to win, it wasn't his intention. You see, while most third-party candidates run despite the spoiler myth, McMullin wanted to exploit it. McMullin's plan was to campaign aggressively in Utah so that he could win their 6 electoral votes and hopefully deadlock the Electoral College to force the House of Representatives to vote for the president, to either force them to directly see the House voted for Trump, or, since he's a neocon, the majority of House could actually vote for him and he'd win. McMullin surged in the polls in Utah, even topping Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump with 31% compared to Trump's 27% and Hillary Clinton's 27%. McMullin was endorsed by many state-only parties such as the Independence Party of South Carolina, the Florida Independent Party, and the Independence Party of Minnesota. He also received prominent endorsements from South Carolina Senator Lindsey Graham, science fiction writer Orson Scott Card, John McCain's daughter, Meghan McCain, and prominent conservative pundit Glenn Beck. McMullin managed to receive 0.54% of the popular vote. Among his voters were 3 incumbent U.S. senators, the aforementioned Lindsey Graham, Jeff Flake from Arizona, and Mike Lee from Utah. Speaking of Utah, McMullin's highest showing was in that state, with 21.54% of the vote in Utah. McMullin has expressed interest in running for office in the future, so we may hear from him again. Thanks for watching this video. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and click the bell to be notified when a future video of mine comes out. And if you're interested for more political content from me, you can go to my website, follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Quora. What are your thoughts on Evan McMullin? Do you think he should run for office again? Or do you think that neoconservatives such as him should probably step to the side and let right-wing populism take control? Let me know in the comment section below.